cabbage. Alright. Yo, hey Natalie. I missed you, and oh my god, get the filter out of my face. I'm streaming right now, so I can't see you, but I am here, and I'm just
Fortnite.
waffling about in Fortnite if you want to watch. I should be streaming on my YouTube channel. Yes, it's the message you sent me. I sent you a link to the first stream, but then my mom had to come in and be like, hey, come with me, we're going to McDonald's. I'm like, okay. And that took 58 minutes.
Exactly 58 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how
an
good
hour.
Do you
What?
see this? You see this?
What? Hold on. Yeah, I can see your Old Testament quiz. I don't want to quiz you on the Old Testament. I want to play Fortnite. I do not have two monitors.
No. I want to see how well I can do.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm not loaded into the game yet, and my stream is only picking up that. So, yes, I'll quiz you for the time being until the battle bus drops me.
How would you quiz me?
Isn't it gonna show me shit and then I ask you?
Is it? Is that how it works?
I don't know. Watch my stream, bitch.
I am, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Bitch, please.
Alright,
I'm
playing Fortnite now. I'm not looking at your call. Please, do talk to me.
Old
Enjoy
Testament.
your presence. Huh?
What?
Can you not hear me?
You enjoy? No, I didn't hear what you just said.
I said I enjoy your presence.
Oh? For real?
Yes.
People enjoy my presence?
Yes, people very much love and enjoy your being here. You're very chill,
Who would
very sweet.
know?
Now watch me play fucking Fortnite.
Fortnite.
I'm so goated at it. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win the Fortnite.
The Fort of Night.
Mhm. I'm literally goated.
Me when I go to hell.
Shut the fuck up. What? I don't understand you. You're like an alien.
Oh wait, you can't see. I forgot you can't see me. I'm on fire currently. Fire's coming out of my hand. Why does the fire in my hair make me look like Jesus?
Because you're very biblically accurate.
I gotta screenshot this because I look so much like Jesus. What the fuck?
Send it and I'll look at it on my phone in a little bit. Biblically accurate transgender.
Biblically accurate.
If someone got a BBL and they were devout Christian,
and they're a Brazilian butt lift?
Yeah.
And they're a devout Christian?
BBL accurate? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Is that like against the Bible? Thou shalt not get
Thou shalt not be thick.
Thou shalt not get a Brazilian butt lift.
Thou shalt have the ass of a chalkboard. Flat.
Of a chalkboard?
Yeah. I don't think my stream can hear you, so they're just hearing me say the most unhinged, stupid shit.
Wait, like you're streaming like you're on Twitch or something?
I'm on YouTube. I'm on the link that you sent you. Well, not that link specifically, because I had to end that stream because I had to go to fucking McDonald's.
McDonald's. Oh, is that what this... Wait, is that what it was? Oh,
Did you not click it?
I didn't, because I was eating dinner.
Talk about fake French. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, is that your username on YouTube's Estronomical?
Yeah.
Is that like astronomical estrogen
Mhm.
based?
Mhm.
So they're not hearing me, but they're hearing you. So they're hearing half of a conversation.
Yeah, they're hearing half of a conversation, if I'm perceiving this right. Because I've made it so that OBS only sends it the game and I think the game audio and my voice. So I don't know if they're hearing you. They might. I doubt it.
Hello, everybody.
Excuse me. Oh, you're saying hello just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. We'll watch it back because these get posted to my YouTube channel once I'm done with them. And I usually delete them, but I might keep this one up.
I want to do this Old Testament quiz. I want to see how good I do. Oh, that's my bedroom. Why is this not working? I want to do it. I want to do the quiz.
My teeth hurt. I
What?
just brushed my teeth.
Oof.
What?
Why is this not working?
Talisa?
Yeah,
What did you say?
I said oof.
Like E-W? U?
E-W-U?
Oh my fucking god.
I said oof, like O-O-F.
Oh, Eve.
Eve.
Like one of your names.
Aoife.
Oh, like Tifa without the T.
Like Tifa Lock. I'm Aoife Lockhart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're like Tifa. Fart. I did it. I did the thing.
I did the thing.
I did the thing. Oh
Watch
my god.
together.
Lockbox. You what?
Rockbox.
Did you say I watched a geller? Or a gutter? Watch my Fortnite.
I am.
Yay.
Women with 2 vaginas.
Wait, are you watching it on the actual
Wait,
stream
did I just
or are you
send
watching
that
it
to
through
you?
the video call?
For the video call. Why?
No, nothing, it's fine. I don't have any actual high hopes that I'm gonna make money off of YouTube. I'd have to be more organized.
Organized to
Facilitate that.
it says hold and record to start, but it's not working.
Hold the what?
I want to start. Why can't I start?
Do you think gay guys that work at McDonald's ever turn to each other and say, let's hold the pickles?
What?
Gay guys who work at McDonald's, do you think if they ever wanted to get together, they'd be like, let's hold the pickles?
I'm sure that's happened at least one time.
Because, like, you know, whenever you make a sandwich and the customer doesn't want pickles, they're like, hold the pickles.
Hold the pickles. Give me chicken breast. Hold the chicken.
Say it in a gay accent. Hold the pickles.
Hold the pickles.
Hold the pickles.
That's North Valley girl. I can't do a gay accent. Gay accent.
Can't do a fag accent.
Tap and
I might get banned off YouTube for saying that. Now I have to delete this fucking stream. They're gonna clip that and they're gonna cancel me.
We're gonna get demonetized.
As if I were already monetized.
What if that do?
Excuse me.
Excuse more. Here, I'll do this.
You'll do what?
There we go.
I've gotten 0
Who
kills.
do
and
Mepharshim
0
identify
people.
as the Cushite woman to whom Moshe was married? It's Zipporah.
Manure smells so fucking weird.
Majora? from
Manure.
Majora's Mask. It smells weird.
Manure.
Manure. It smells like shit.
Yeah, 'cause it is.
Exactly.
Well, damn, Jackie. I can't change the weather.
Oh, damn, Jackie. I can't change the weather.
Hey, you got that.
What sort of
rose.
leaves did Adam and Chava? Hey, it actually used the correct term. Correct name used to cover up their nakedness. It was fig leaves. Who was Sarah's father?
Madoka Magica.
Sarah? Sarah? Is that the right Sarah? Oh, gosh, right. I actually know that one. I'm having fun with trivia.
I was super disappointed whenever I figured out that Ash Wednesday wasn't just a fucking marathon of the Evil Dead films.
Ash. Oh my god. No. That should exist though. They should have an Evil Dead marathon on Ash Wednesday.
That'll be so. I'm gonna create that. Yeah, that would be so. Special.
I'm gonna create my own TV channel just so I can do that.
Your own what?
TV channel. What were Abraham and Sarah's names before God changed it? Avram and Sarah. Yep, I got it. I'm so good at this.
You're so good at
Sniper.
Abrahamic religions.
What?
You're so good at Abrahamic religions.
How many children did Yaakov have? 13. 12 sons and a daughter.
Did Ye have?
Yaakov. 13. Yaakov or Jacob. Sniper. Here goes the first person. What was David's role in Saul's palace? Lyre player. Wow, a lyre player became a king.
Carry on my wayward son.
There will be peace when
There'll be
you
peace
are
when
done.
you are done.
Supernatural.
Yeah, supernatural.
What Israelite era does Mikhail Roof take place in? Second time of the judges. Oh, okay. That's what they meant. I'm not sure if that count. Does that count as an era? What was David's life for you?
No! Oh, no way!
Because you just died.
Good job.
You got 23rd.
He did a good job murdering me.
You got murdered.
I did.
Where did Naomi and Elimelech move to during the famine? What famine? Moab. Okay. Got Moab? Moabites? Who is Uriah's much more famous wife?
Does molasses melt faster on a summer Sunday?
I knew a kid named Uriah. He was literally a kid. He was my neighbor at my old house. My sibling and I would sometimes. What does David use to slay Goliath?
Say that again?
A slingshot. There was my neighbor at my old house. They had a kid who would sometimes they would be visited by their family, and they had this kid who ended up. The two family we chatted a lot because we were neighbors, and sometimes we would hang out with the kid, like the older, like this. It was cool.
And then what happened?
We moved.
Damn.
I wonder how he's doing now. I wonder how old he is. He's probably in middle school by now.
Look, it's Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker. I think I did all of these questions.
That's why.
How many days does Esther and B'nai Yisrael fast for?
True.
We want 3.
Nah, I think it's true.
It's true.
Right? Like,
According
it's an
to tradition,
Abrahamic religion for a reason.
Shir Hashiram and Kohelet. What?
Like, it's an Abrahamic religion for a reason.
Because of Abraham. What Abraham?
Yep. Why are they called Abrahamic religions? Like,
Because
honestly?
of Abraham.
Yeah, because of Abraham, but why? What does that mean?
Like, they kind of started with him, basically.
What? Alright. Define
It was
to
all
me what an
most-
Abrahamic religion is, because the term Abrahamic has lost meaning. Well,
Okay.
actually, no, it didn't start with any
No.
meaning. I need you to excuse me. I need you to explain it to me like
You
a
need me
five.
to.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, like, what do you mean?
What does the term Abrahamic mean? And don't say that it means it came from Abraham.
Well, it did.
I don't give a shit if it came from Abraham. I want to know what that means.
Well, it's like a grouping of religions. Like, you have, like you basically, you know how you have, like, where does God want to go? You know how you have, like, language families?
Mm-hmm. Like Germanic or Slavic.
Yeah. Both of which are in the larger Indo-European
Mm-hmm.
language family. But yeah, and then you basically have a similar thing with, like, this isn't an official term, but it's like the same concept, like religion families. And then so you have Abrahamic religions, for example, and then another religion family, air quotes, is like the Dharmic faith, like, which would be Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, and Sikhism.
What is Jainism?
It's a Dharmic religion.
Fuck you. Literally die.
It's well, I mean, it is a Dharmic religion. I don't really know how to give more details without, like, are you swimming like a fucking dolphin?
yeah. I've worked out my own pattern for swimming because if you jump in the right order, you get a lot more time underwater, which makes it harder for enemies to hit you. So I follow a rhythmic tapping. What?
And you get to swim like a dolphin.
Literally. People say it literally couldn't be them, but it is literally me. Literally me.
And then, so, okay. So, I think I've mentioned before, I never actually infoed down to the way I said I wanted to.
Then do it.
But well, it would take forever. But I can, but it would take forever.
Do it right now. I have forever.
So there's like the Abrahamic faiths are basically, they have their roots in Mesopotamian mythology. And like the first 11 chapters of Genesis and the book of Job, which takes place during that period, have basically direct counterparts to Mesopotamian myths, right?
Swag.
And then so eventually you had basically going down through this bloodline that it gives the genealogy, right? And I was able to figure, and it gives the genealogy, well, actually it gives the genealogy through the various chapters from Adam and Chava down to Avram, later Abraham, right? And so, and then the bloodline at least down to Noah gives, all have counterparts in Sumerian stuff, including being listed on the Sumerian king's list, and
So
having
what
the
is
same
Sumerian?
from Sumer. which is the first civilization in Mesopotamia, and also the first ever civilization.
Is that where we get the word summer?
No. I think that actually comes from... That might be a Latin or Germanic thing.
What's your favorite religion?
Well, I might be a little biased,
Yeah, you're gonna say Judaism.
considering you can't see it, but I'm
I
wearing the
know,
necklace.
I know. I knew you were wearing that fucking necklace. I love that little image I sent you, the golem told.
The golem.
The golem. Trans activities.
Okay, the word summer comes from Old English.
When they were talking about
for the
Sumerians,
season.
right?
Well, you asked, is that where the word is that where the word summer comes from? And I'm like, no. And I just looked it up because I didn't actually know for sure.
Thank you.
But it comes from Old English, and it's related to the Dutch word and the German word for it, and also the Sanskrit same, which means year. Okay. No, summer. I mean, it's spelled the same way as summer, except there's one M. But anyway.
You keep going.
And on the Sumerian kings list, so you know how when it goes to the genealogy and it shows like the figures living for like hundreds of years?
No.
Okay, well, they do. Like, that's kind of a big thing.
Let's pretend that you do.
Let's pretend that I do. Like, it says here, Kenan, for example, lived for 910 years. So it's like they lived for a long ass time, way past time span that humans are able to live. So then you're like, people are like, well, that can't be true. But, and I'm not going to say it is, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that those numbers do come from something else. And that's coming from the Sumerian Kings list, because the counterparts that I traced to Sumerian mythology that are listed on the Sumerian Kings list, including, and I don't know if you remember, but I said that the story of Adam and Chava, or Adam and Eve, comes from an amalgamation of a few different, like around 4 different Mesopotamian myths, and one of them is the gods created 2 people, not the first people, but they created 2 people, a man and a woman, to basically act as a guide and a king and queen, and that was Ataba and Kavi. And another name for Ataba, because the Sumerians had a tendency to give people multiple names, was Alulim, which is the first name list on the Sumerian Kings list. So it's quite possible that this figure did exist historically in some capacity. Most likely, there's just a lot of mythology surrounding the kings, because lots of cultures had some sort of religious mythology surrounding the kings. Like Egypt, for example, said that the pharaohs are basically gods or manifestations of gods or whatever. Japan said all the emperors were descended from Jimmu, who was created by the gods, or was basically descended from one of the gods.
Did they see that equivalent to like what some people like Greeks would consider like demigods?
Not really. That's more, I mean, possibly a demigod is more like that one of their parents is a god and then one of their parents is a human. Well, Ataba and Kavi were like created directly. There is
it more like your uncle would be a god then?
I guess, if you want to say that. It's more like it's more like they just created them out of nowhere, and they're fully human, but they were just created by the gods, or whatever.
So is that to say that anyone who was not an emperor was not created by God?
Well, not directly necessarily. But... Okay, well, in the case of Ataba and Kavi, it said that they actually, that the gods Enki and Ninhursag basically birthed Ataba and Kavi, even though Ataba and Kavi weren't actually gods, they were humans, but they came from like Ninhursag's womb or whatever.
Earth
after
Lord is
Enki
fucking crazy.
gave his water to her. Basically, every time they talk about the Sumerian myths would talk about the gods impregnating a goddess, they would say they gave her the water of life. So basically, oh yeah, they cummed inside her.
They
It was just like
came inside her. Sorry
and then
for
Enki
anyone viewing my stream.
blew a load into his mom.
Ew. Alright, we can't talk about incest on stream.
Well, actually,
We can't talk about religious incest on stream. My mom might be watching.
Okay, but a lot of these old religions, they had the gods engaged in incest kind of frequently.
Well, no shit.
Like
I mean, fucking Zeus was out here zapping lightning bolts at his dick every day. It's just
Zeus without zapping lightning
it's
bolts.
it's not uncommon for people to write gods like they were fuckboys.
Yeah. Okay. But I also want, before I continue, I also want to say that I think it's fucking hilarious to think about how the people watching your stream most likely can't hear me, so they're getting half of this conversation.
Oh yeah.
And
so
and
they just heard me say Zeus is zapping lightning bolts at his dick.
And so they're not getting any context for any of the shit
They
that you're
very
saying.
well could be getting context. I don't know if they can hear you.
Maybe, but it's funny to think that they don't. That they
Excuse
can't.
me. Well, like, part of it is I'm not even checking chat right now. I don't really care about chat right now. I'm too busy playing my game. I'm once I get a second monitor, I'll be more reliable with checking chat.
The second monitor.
I have a TV I can hook up to do it, but I don't care enough to do it right now.
Okay. And then, anyways, the Sumerian kings lists these figures as reigning for a very long time, and not hundreds of years, but like tens of thousands of years. And it's like, civilization hasn't even existed for like 10,000 years. I mean, Sumer was founded circa 6,000 years ago. So it's like, this is not possible. But you also have to remember that the Sumerians used a different numbering system than we did. We use a base 10 numbering system. The Sumerians used a base 60 numbering system.
What the fuck does that mean?
Mathematics. I don't know how to explain mathematics. I can't process math, so just go with me.
Religion?
Because I'm smart. I just can't do math.
Apparently not. No, I'm kidding. I know that it's very different for certain people. Different subjects, different topics. Depends on how you can process.
I might actually straight up have dyscalculia. I asked my last therapist if she could test me, but it never ended up happening.
Is that dyslexia? Oh, dyscalculia.
Yeah, it's like dyslexia for math, I guess, if you want to describe it that way. It's like math disorder. You literally cannot process math, and I can't process math at all. So, sometimes I can figure out what numbers to put into a calculator. Sometimes. Like in this time. Although I didn't actually use a calculator for today. Sometimes. But I can even struggle. I can even struggle with basic math, yeah, because it's just like one number.
Sometimes I don't know if that's a side effect of me being out of school for so long at this point, or it's been so far away since like.
You've been out of school?
Yeah. I don't go to school.
Really? I didn't know that.
I'm in a work program, so I don't have to.
Oh, wait, I think you told me that you were on a work program.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you died.
It's okay. I write reviews, and I send them in to my, not boss, but, program guy. And he's like, is this 30 hours of work? And I'm like, yeah.
Is it?
This will be on my YouTube channel, so let's say
yes. Legally, I can't answer.
Legally, I don't know if I'm allowed to, so, let's just say, for the sake of argument, it might be.
Why do you sound like dying? Why do you sound like prepubescent Trump?
Prepubescent Trump, I'm the next greatest thing. My left ball dropped last night. I'm very excited.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. waiting
We're
for
winning
players.
bigly.
We're winning bigly. I'm going to win the big league champion,
You just sound
and
like
I
face Donald Trump. You don't even sound like Donald
trophy.
Trump. You just sound like fucking horrible femcel manipulator Donald Trump.
Him salmon Tom.
Please, dear, I love you. Buy me Discord Nitro. Call me your little kitten. I'll build you a wall. I'll build you a kitty kennel for the United States of America.
Of America. I can do the cadence. I can't do the voice. Okay, so anyways, I converted the numbers from base 60 to base 10, and I got basically the same numbers listed in the genealogies of Tanakh. Not exact, because they were estimations, but it was like 3 numbers off, because it was estimating to the nearest 10th place.
We're doing
So,
big
yeah.
things in Georgia.
Big things.
Oh man, I can't even tell who's watching. Here, let me look at my stream thing. Not how it works. You're getting messed up on that rail. LMAO. Yeah, my stepdad is watching right now.
Your stepdad?
Well, he's not my stepdad, but he had a kid with my mom.
Oh,
His
so
name is
you're like
Corey.
step uncle?
Step uncle?
Wait, no.
What the fuck are you on right
Step
now?
uncle. What the
Step
fuck?
uncle? Do
No,
you think
like
my
your
regular
step-
uncle has kids with my mom? You fucking freak.
Wait, no, what would that be? So basically, your half. So like your half dad. Your dad. No, wait,
Excuse me.
your father. So basically, you have a half sibling.
Are you asking what the kid is? Yes, he's my half brother.
So you have a half brother.
I have a half brother.
And
I have 3 half brothers. He is the
and
father
so
of one, and my dad John is the father of Hunter and Alistair, who live with him.
so you have. So there's this half brother with your on your mom's side.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dad of your half brother would be your step.
If
I
he
don't
and my
know what
mom
that.
get married, yes, he would be my stepdad.
I don't even know what that would be. It's just like your half brother's dad. You're like
My half brother's dad. Wait, your phraseology is so fucking weird.
your phraseology is so.
Suck my balls. I don't give a shit about my phraseology.
Nobody can suck my balls
Oh my
because I
fucking
don't.
god. My dad, I was talking to my dad about my great uncle, and then I referred to him as my uncle, and he's like, no, that's not what that is. I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? He's still my uncle. I don't have to call him my great uncle. If I told you that, yeah, I asked him if I was talking to you about like the genealogy and history of our family tree, and I talked to you about my great 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 grandmother, and then I called her like grandma like 5 minutes later, would you be like, no, no, that's your great 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 grandma? And I'm just, I think he said yeah. I don't. My dad's a fucking weirdo.
And
He's
I've
so into
heard.
being right. He's such a fucking stickler for words. He's the worst type of fucking grammar police. The thing is, he's not even smart enough to back it up.
He's just an asshole.
He is just an asshole. It's fucking annoying. Everyone hates him for it.
It's like it's one thing to be smart and a grammar police guy, but then if you're not even smart, you're just being
Even
an
if you're
asshole.
smart and a grammar police guy, I still fucking hate you. You suck a fucking bag of dicks. Who cares?
Suck up the dicks.
If I spell a lot A-L-O-T and not a space L-O-T, am I really gonna fucking burst into flames? Shut the fuck up. No one cares. No one likes you.
Is malleable.
You get no bitches.
That's what linguists understand. Linguists who understand language won't be assholes because language is malleable.
Linguists who understand language and aren't fucking racist will understand dialects better than anyone else and be fucking nice.
Nice.
Just be nice. That's all I ask. Call 8888 Sparky.
888 Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
Hardware.
Okay, so I know my answer is related to your question about why it's Abrahamic. It's very long-winded, but I'm autistic, so I get to be long-winded
Let me
when
tell
I
you,
answer
it did
questions
not
about
help.
myself. What?
Let me tell you something. It did not help.
Well, I'm not done yet. So. But anyway, going through the genealogy, right? I eventually you go through the genealogy and you go past Noach, and you eventually get to Avram. And then we get to the bits in which it's completely new stuff. It's all Israelite and Israelite mythology and the beginnings of Judaism. And it's not based on Mesopotamian stuff, but it comes directly from it because Abraham is part of this genealogy that I trace back to these Sumerian, Mesopotamian, whatever figures. And it says that Avram, with his family, leaves for Canaan, which is like right by Mesopotamia.
Are new
And then
Canaanites a real thing?
what?
Are new Canaanites a real thing?
New Canaanites?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
From Fallout?
Oh, I don't know. I've never played Fallout long enough
See,
for.
I thought
Yeah.
since you were like, you know.
I honestly don't know much about Fallout. I've played a little bit of the first one, like the original ass one,
They're all
and a
good.
little. Are those NPCs?
What?
Are those NPCs?
Seeds? On my back?
NPCs.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know those had NPCs.
Yeah.
Huh. And then so he leaves for Canaan, and then it says that he left the city. He left Ur of the Chaldees, and Ur, so just Ur, is was one of the cities of Sumer. And then so eventually he reaches Canaan. Although there is some more stuff that shows that he was kind of interacting with God, and stuff that was said in the Talmud and the Midrash. But basically, going by the Torah, you get to the narrative of him basically having his first, interactions with God, with Hashem.
What the fuck?
What?
This dude ran up on me. They got all close because they wanted to execute me. It scared the shit out of me for a second. But no, it's just goofy. Why the fuck would they do that? That's so goofy. I'm sorry, but does God like to play Sims a lot in the origins of religion? Because, like, I know he likes to meet up with his believers sometimes, or non-believers, depending on which side you're on.
I guess you could say that. Yeah, he'd like to play Sims a lot.
That's cool.
You could say that.
He's like, nah, I gotta delete your character.
Come delete your character. Sorry. But
Get the fuck out of here with that, you stupid head ass. 2 people? Fuck all of you. I'm going to the slurp thing.
Slurpee.
They're fighting each other. I know they're fighting each other. Boom.
So
Full health.
then you basically have the beginnings, and the Israelite religion wasn't actually polytheistic, or it was polytheistic. It wasn't actually monotheistic. That actually came as like a gradual change during the Babylonian exile, when the Neo-Babylonian Empire invaded ancient Israel, kingdom of Judah, and destroyed the first temple, the Temple of Solomon, the first temple of Jerusalem.
Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I am
The
to
beginning
give
and the
on to the waters of life freely.
The waters of Mars. And then but it was actually it wasn't necessarily polytheistic. It was more monolattric, which means like multiple gods, but only like one is like worshipped necessarily, like above all. And
So
so
it was polytheistic, but only one dude.
yeah, like there was the other gods, and I sometimes worshipped them, but there was like the main guy that was like the main kind of
It's almost like we need to start describing Christianity like that.
like they're well, it's kind of honestly Christianity is kind of polytheistic in the
That's
sense
what
of
I'm
like
saying, though. The Father, the
Trinity.
Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, and they say that's three separate beings, but it's all one being at the same time. But they them pronouns to one person just confuses me.
Stop feeding me little idiosyncrasies like that. I don't believe it. You're fake.
Your
You're
face.
stupid. You're dumb. They're telling me
Your,
I'm doing the best at religion. They say I'm the best in religion.
your face is fake. I don't know. Okay. They say I'm the best at religion.
You just
I
sound
don't
like
know.
a fucking. You
I
sound like a
don't
shitty
know what
emo
I'm
whenever you try and do Trump.
I'm not even trying to do Trump. I don't know what I'm doing. Just
You're mocking me?
no. I'm mocking Christians. I'm like, oh yeah, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are three different beings, but they're also all one being at the same time.
But also
Like,
not. And yes.
and it is monotheism because we only have one God, except we technically have three gods, and one of them is a guy. But he's also not a guy. He's a god, but he's also a guy who is the son of God. But he's also God himself at the same time. But that means it's also that God sacrificed himself to himself to stop himself from doing to us what himself made us have happen to by
Literally
himself.
what I'm saying
And
right now.
also, this was his son that he sacrificed.
Forgive them, for
But
they
he
know
loves
not what
you.
they do.
And if this doesn't make any sense to you, and you say that doesn't make any sense, I'm not going to follow that.
You're
You'll
burning
go to
in
hell
hell because you
forever.
didn't submit to
You'll
Sky
go to hell
Daddy.
forever. But don't forget, he loves you
Bless up, Sky Daddy.
unconditionally. You just have to follow his conditions. Anyways, and during the Babylonian exile, they actually ended up interacting with the Persians and the religion Zoroastrianism, and then the monotheistic religion of the Israelites was gradually streamlined into the monotheistic Judaism. And then later and so then this basically came from this original. So there was basically this root, and then the Mesopotamian roots, and then the foundation with Abraham. And then, of course, you had Christianity, which basically is stupid. And then
Shut
you
up.
basically,
I'm
and then you
serious
also
as
have
cancer
Islam,
when I tell you rhythm is a dance.
which basically added more with basically Muhammad saying like, "Oh, this is not the next prophet." And there's
Guys, this
also a
is the
few
next big thing. I talked to this guy, and he's running a startup company, and his name is
startup
Mohammed.
this
Rhythm
is
is a
going to be the
dancer.
next big thing.
This is the next big thing. This is the
It's
next
even
Amazons.
now. And then there's a few other Abrahamic religions, but those are the main three. And so they're called Abrahamic because they came from Abraham.
The dude from Walking Dead?
What?
The dude from The Walking Dead?
I'm from The Walking Dead.
The redheaded guy. He told
I've
Negan
never
to suck his
seen The
nuts,
Walking Dead.
and then his head
I saw
went
like
kablooey.
5 minutes of the first episode of The Walking Dead when I was in the 6th grade.
Excuse me.
It was really funny because my dad was I think he was trying to be like a cool dad, and one day he asked me, "Hey, Talisa, what are some shows that people at your school watch, and maybe you'd like to watch them too?" Because I think he was basically trying to be the parent who was like every parent is like, "Well, just
I'm
because
gonna
everyone
chill out with Dad.
yeah, just because everyone else is doing it." It's like, well, everyone else is watching it. If everyone else jumped off a bridge, would you do it too?
It's the
But he was
new
trying to not be that
sensation.
parent. He was trying to not. He decided, I guess, the one day
He
that
was
he
just
didn't
trying
want
to
to be
get
that
you onto the
parent.
bandwagon for once.
No, I guess he was just trying to see, like, he was just trying to be cool, I guess. And so he asked And so it's like, what is a TV show that kids at school watch, and then maybe you'd like to watch them too? And then I said The Walking Dead,
What the fuck?
and he was like, he's
No
like, wait,
way.
what? You're all in the 6th grade and you're watching The Walking Dead,
Dude,
and
I
I'm
knew
like,
people
yeah,
who were in like the 5th grade watching The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead
I
was such
did
a huge
too.
fucking.
But apparently,
I
I
was
did
like,
too.
I was
Everyone,
5
like
when
in
that
5th
show
grade,
came out.
everyone was watching about the. I mean,
started
people in
watching it
class in the
whenever I was
5th
like
and 6th
7.
grade would be talking about the latest Walking Dead episode. But I guess my dad was like, "Whoa, that's crazy," but he decided to go through with it.
Whoa, that's pretty wacky.
So he wasn't gonna say, "Okay, well, never mind, we're not gonna watch that." He decided to put it on for me, but I could tell he was apprehensive.
What if
And then I saw
he
the
was
first.
apprehensive about that and he's like, what's something else? That sounds a little too
It's
heavy.
like
And then
like,
then you're
is
just
there
like,
any shows that kids at school
Breaking
watch that
Bad.
maybe you'd be interested in? And I'd be like, "Oh, The Walking Dead." And he's like,
Can we
"Okay,
watch
any other
Better Call
shows?"
Saul?
But no, he actually put it on for me, and I watched part of the first episode.
And how
And then I saw the first zombie, and it was like really violent, and like it was like this little girl whose part of her face was missing.
Oh yeah, I
and
remember that.
It was too
wasn't
gory
even that
for me.
much of
I
her
didn't want
face.
to watch it. 'Cause
Are you
I
still
mean,
like
I don't mind. I mean, I
against
can
gore?
watch gore, like I watch Game of Thrones, for example, but
Yeah,
there's
Game of Thrones is
also
gory,
gore,
but like it's not like live leak gore.
lively gore,
Live leak gore.
live leak.
Yeah, it's not like people getting sucked into like what is it called? What are those machines? Any type of machinery. If you see
Wood chipper?
machinery, wood chipper is funny. But
A shredder, industrial strength shredder, gets sucked into the Ninja Turtles
anything.
villain. Yeah, and then but then I guess, I mean, and then I didn't want to, at 6th grade, Talisa didn't want to watch a gory show, so I'm like, I don't want to watch it, and Dad's like, okay, and then I don't even remember, maybe that's what ended it, where he was just like, he didn't ask me again, was like if there was any other shows, or maybe he did, and I was like, nope, that's just the one.
There
And
was
then
no other bonding moments with your father.
No, it was like he was just trying to, like, he didn't want to, I guess he decided he didn't want to be the parent that would be like, well, just because everyone else is watching it doesn't mean that you can watch it too. And I guess he was just like, he wanted to help me fit in or whatever. He didn't want to like try to say that I couldn't watch it, or to say if this is a popular thing and you want to be able to fit in here, then you should be allowed to do that. But then the show that I said was The Walking Dead, and he's like, ah, shit.
Man.
But then I didn't end up wanting to watch it. And I was never the kind of kid that was like, oh, I got to watch this because everyone else is doing it. If I don't want to do something, I just won't do it.
That's
like,
true.
I'm
yeah.
pretty much immune to peer pressure. People will be like, oh, you got to do it. You got to fit in or whatever. It's like everyone else is doing it. I'm like, okay, well, then they can continue doing that. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to do it. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. And there's nothing you can do to convince me to do it. And so I kind of wanted to watch The Walking Dead or just see what it was about just because people were talking about it so much. But then when I saw that it wasn't my thing, at least in the 6th grade, I don't know if I'd like it now. I've never really thought about watching it. But it wasn't for me in the 6th grade, and so like I don't want to watch it, and then I just never did, and then I never cared, and people would talk about it, and I just didn't care. I'm like, not my thing. I don't want to watch it.
Breaking
and then
Bad
I never
is
felt
really good, but it's not as good as people say it is.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
People say it's like one of the top like 5 shows ever.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode actually, and I didn't like it that much.
They're heavily sleeping.
Like it was good. It wasn't like bad. It wasn't my thing.
It's not the number 1 show in history or anything.
It might be.
It's good.
If I
really
watched
good.
it further,
it's
I might
rated.
get into it.
It's just not my favorite.
First episode was. I mean, it wasn't bad by any means. It was really good. It just wasn't my thing. You know?
I watched it back and forth like 2 times, and it's just
back
like.
and forth.
As in, like,
You
I
watched
finished
it.
Huh?
You watched it forwards and then backwards.
Alright, shut up. Anyway. No, I watched it once, and then I watched it again. Not all at once, but, like, I've seen it twice, all the way through. And, like, the second watch is just, like, all of the anticipation isn't there, so it's just, like, kind of you're sitting through a lot of it. And I don't know, I think they shit on, like, Anna Gunn for being Skylar White a lot, because she just had to be the quote-unquote bad guy shedding on
I've
Sigma
seen so
Mega
many people that
Waltz.
are like so misogynistic, or
So many
and I've
people
never
are
seen
just
the show, but
misogynistic to
it's like also
like.
but knowing what I know about the characters, like
They can paint any female in Hollywood or in video games in any light, and there's gonna be misogynists that are like batting for her to fucking get murdered. But it's especially hard if you're playing a female role and it's like you're very clearly supposed to be the opposition, even if the opposition is morally correct. It's that person is just set up for failure.
Yeah. Deep, 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 deep.
What the fuck are you on about now?
I don't know. I just make noises.
You're insane.
That
You're
is true.
autistic.
That is also true.
Bruno Mars.
Sex. Bruno Mars. Bruno Martian.
Bruno Uranus?
Bruno Uranus.
No, you said it the American way.
I said it the funnier way.
The funner.
The funnier. The funner. The more fun way.
Rhythm is a dancer. It's a soul's companion. You can feel it everywhere.
Everywhere.
Have you ever seen Trigun?
Seen what?
Trigun?
Trigun?
Yeah.
I haven't
Based
heard
on
of
your
that.
reaction alone, I know you haven't fucking seen it. But it's good. Go watch it on like 9 anime. It's good.
What is it?
It's this thing that takes place in a desert. There's this guy named Vash the Stampede. He's got
Vash the Stampede.
Yeah, he's got a $60 billion double dollar bounty on his head because every time he's like a pacifist and he won't kill people, but every time he saves someone from like their fate at the hands of like bad guys, their town is just left a fucking mess, and the only person that is remembered from it is Vash, and people are just like, well, it's gotta be him. So like they fucking spread rumors and they're like, that dude's a fucking menace. So there's a bounty on his head at like all times, even though he's the one saving everyone. So like people are like, trouble constantly follows him, but people really fucking like him.
Is it an anime?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You gotta watch the 1998 version though. Don't watch the fucking new version yet. You gotta stick to the original, or read the manga first, and then watch the 98 or the new one. I mean.
Hmm.
Motherfucker. Get the fuck away from me. I'm a motherfucking paradox. No, I'm not. Threesomes with a fucking triceratops. Oh, I love Tyler the Creator. Excuse me. I have so many. I have 4 shotguns. What the fuck am I on?
Do.
Phenomena.
Okay.
Phenomena.
Do.
Fuck. No. I made it to number 48. I'm gonna win this next round. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go to fucking Baron Bastion or whatever the fuck it's called. The one icy place that I always go to. I beat the boss. Then I'm gonna get the keys. I'm gonna get some good weapons. Then maybe go to the flying
Boss?
thing and I don't fucking. Dude, I can't talk. I can't speak. My lips are rubber.
Lips are rubber.
say that. This is like the time that you lost in Fortnite.
Peter.
Whoa, Peter. Ass ahoy. Ketchup or mustard? Do you remember that from the hashtag SpongeBob movie?
I've never seen SpongeBob.
You know, I don't really like SpongeBob. I never watched the original series unless it was a rainy day at school, because they would put it on during recess time. I'm not gonna say SpongeBob was mid or anything, it's just not my cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Corey's gonna be angry at that. He grew up with fucking SpongeBob.
Dancing bears?
I love collecting the fucking fireflies in this game, because throwing a whole fucking thing of fire at someone's face is fucking hilarious. Oh, you're dead, bud. I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. I hear the secrets that you keep when you listen a little peep. Yeah, I grew up on PBS, so I watched like fucking stupid kid shows like Cyber Chase and fucking Rough Roughman.
I watched a bunch of shit. And a bunch of shit. Like,
Yeah. Literal poo-poo.
literal poo-poo.
Excuse me. Pardon my language, madam, but you do reek of shit. Man cake. Ah, no! I gotcha, Larod86. Yeah, I just doxed you. Not really. That would have been funny. I love doxing people.
Dox.
Dox him, dox him. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat, baseball bat, baseball bat. Excuse me.
Girl, did you have a soda?
I'm drinking a Monster. My mom got me a kiwi strawberry one. It's pretty chill. You ever see Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Not in full. I've seen clips.
Oh, it's so good. I'm pretty sure it's still on Netflix. If it's not, I'll fucking kill myself. Just kidding. For all of my viewers, sorry if that gets me banned. It's one of my favorite movies. I speak in extremes. My dog cut the shit out of my arm today. I was trying to eat my kielbasa, but I had to hold him because he was gonna attack my grandma if she tried to go to the bathroom. So he scratched the fuck out of my arm trying to leap out, and it cut me up like I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cuts, but 4 of them are really close together, so it just looks like 3. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Medium ammo, or while sliding, is a really good augment you can get. So whenever you're playing the game in Fortnite, they'll give you little augmentations that you can add to your reality as you're playing. So you pull up the thing to get the augment, and one of them is if you're sliding, you can regain ammo, specifically medium ammo, while you're sliding. So it's like 2 clips of ammo, or 2 little bits of ammo per like second slid, which is pretty good. Okay. Shit, I can't get out of here. There we go. Alright, let's go kill that person. Let's go murder someone. Political activism isn't everything it cracked up to be. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Mario. You know how Mario Kart 8 is getting new DLC?
It's getting DLC.
Like DLC characters?
No.
Oh, well, it's getting more DLC characters. They added Birdo
Pretty
recently.
weird. That's awesome, actually. Excuse me.
Whopper.
Whopper, Junior Double, Flame Girl Topper. Happy K. You roll. Doo doo doo. Come the fuck on, Yasquez. Haha, I get fucked. Stupid.
I had a
yellow
dream
cat.
that one of the characters they added was Waluigi. And everyone's freaking out. I was like, oh my god, they actually added Waluigi. Because, like, everyone wanted Waluigi in Super Smash Brothers or something.
He's never gonna get into fucking Smash. He has a way better chance of getting into Mario Kart 8, a fucking however many years old game. It fucking came out on the Wii U.
But the thing is,
Excuse me.
Waluigi is already in Mario Kart 8.
That's what I'm saying. He was in fucking Double Dash. And, like,
He was...
he was in a lot of them. He was in a lot of them. It doesn't matter. I'm not fucking excited for Waluigi in a fucking Mario Kart game. Who the fuck cares? Old ass news.
Why is everyone... Like, everyone's like, oh, Waluigi, I love you.
Because it would be really cool to have him as a fighter. It would be dope as fuck in Super Smash Bros. Are you fucking kidding me? You know how fucking exciting it was to hear that Snake was in a Smash Bros game? Fucking
Super
amazing.
Smash Brothers Brawl.
And then he wasn't in the next one, and I was fucking devastated. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? You put him in there. He's the coolest fucking character. Maybe he's not the best. Maybe he's not, like, fucking top tier, S tier, whatever the fuck. He's not a fucking, what is it, a Falco main. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? It's Snake. Solid fucking Snake. That's dope
And
as
Super
fuck. Are you
Smash
kidding me?
Brother-
Fuck chickens. Where did that stupid fucking cat go?
Here comes that boy.
What boy?
The boy.
What
This boy.
I can't look at the video if you're showing me shit.
That boy.
I don't know what you mean.
You'll have to see it later then.
Alright.
Elise likes eating fiber optic cable.
What the fuck is wrong with her? We need to put her down.
Don't put down the kitty.
Stop being fucking gay on my stream.
Not being gay on my stream.
You're being fucking queer. I'm trying to play games
can
for
never stop
my
being
friends
gay.
and family. Don't be fucking gay. Don't be
Gay.
FAG pilled.
FAG filled. LeChonk.
I came back, you stupid cat.
LeChonk.
Big Max 27.
Big Mac.
Looks like you weren't 27 anywhere. Ha 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 ha. Get it? I sure don't.
Meat more.
Meat more. I'm not taking it. Excuse me, I just shit my pants.
Fit my pants.
What?
Sydney to shit her pants on live television.
Who? My name is Michael Dukakis. I'm Walter Hartwell White, also known as Jack. Do you speak Morse code?
Do I speak Morse code?
Yeah, do you go meat, more, mop, more?
Yeah, when I speak Morse code. Line dot line dot line.
Excuse me?
I probably just said gibberish.
That's very offensive to native Morse code speakers.
Native Morse code. What is the native territory country that's of Morse code?
Marshall?
Is it morsel?
Yeah.
That's meat.
That's not what that means.
It's like a meat.
You can find a tasty morsel that is not meat. You just gotta know where to look.
Joe Biden lost his game buddy.
Oh, that's so sad.
They're saying I'm the best at being indicted.
He wouldn't be able to say indicted. He said indicated on his post.
He was furious. I was so angry I made a spelling mistake. I know, fat L.
No. He would never admit to a mistake.
In a blind rage, I hit the keyboard. I smashed it, if you will.
Nah, he would never admit to anything like that.
Get fucked, you meat more. Oh, wait, where are they? No! Ah! I'm getting the hell out of there. I'm rubbing my eye. Because there's something in it, but I also need to heal. I also need to piss, goddamn. Give me that motherfucking cabbage. Fuck. Killer! Oh no! Made it to number 16. Number 15. Feet.
Jack?
What?
Hi.
Huh. I'm drinking this monster. I got monster in my veins.
Monster in my veins. Jack Monster.
Have you seen that fucking the one meme where it's like the kitten and it's just like, I got this pillow on my bed, I'm a sleeper, I'm a dreamer,
Sleep filled. I don't think I have.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque.
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 Jesse, we need to get busting it down sexual style.
Jesse, we need to have gay sex.
Jesse, are you wearing Balenciaga? I'm going into the big city. Hey, I'm Jessica. I'm going into the new big city. I don't know how I'm gonna like it though. This new show on TLC. I don't know.
TLC.
Man, I really hope people can hear you because, like, if not, I just sound so fucking annoying. It takes all the flack off my back whenever they hear you, I bet. Because they're like, oh no, Jack's just fucking talking to people.
It takes the... Then they can just... Everything... I get the blame for it all, because they'll be, oh, Jack's just responding to whatever. Whatever. Don't forget to wash your butt.
Too late.
Don't forget to wash your...
I said too late.
Don't forget Cheerios.
Good day, sir. What the fuck? I hope you know that this is all performative. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Just disappointed.
I'm just disappointed. I'm gonna quit playing Fortnite and I'm gonna stop streaming for a minute so I can, I'll figure out what else to stream. Excuse me.